Welcome back to Laura's Design Studio. I mixed up 16 ounces of Bond Craftor 1-to-1. The mixer paddle is sitting in this cup over here, draining. And I have a couple new molds. This is a shell bowl. I'm going to make that one, and this one is a napkin holder. So those are the two we're gonna do. I don't know how much they take because this is the first time I'm doing them, but I do have other molds over here if we need more. Scrape the bottom and the sides. No matter if you mixed it by hand or a mixer, doesn't matter, you gotta do it. So, I am gonna do these in a blue-green. Blue and green, two separate colors. So, I'm gonna pour some in each of these cups. That over to the side. So we are going to put some of this Resin Rockers Sparkle White. It has a long name, Snow something maybe. If you go on their website, you'll find it. It's one of the most popular ones. I have to order some more. I'm going to put some Aurora powder in the one. Have to order some more of that too. And then we have cobalt blue and grass green. Blues and greens are my favorite colors, so there's some grass green and some cobalt blue. Not a pretty blue. I love that blue. This Aurora powder doesn't break up very nice. So just make sure you've got that. These powders break up really nice. That Aurora powder, not so much. See if any more comes up. good. Let's do, let's do the shell bowl first. I don't know whether where the spots are, because this is the first time I'm pouring it, so I'll just have to put some, squish it, and hope for the best. These little ridges around here, I'm going to assume are going to be our problem spots. So, push this around. We're getting almost to the top here. That was 6 ounces between the 2 cups, so this one definitely took 6 ounces. This back a little bit, and it's probably gonna need it. Lift that up a little bit. Okay. Now I'm going to do the napkin holder in the same combination, so that's a good one. This will be another 6 ounces between these 2 cups. over just a little bit. There we go. Okey doke. See how much this one takes. Both these molds are Amazon molds. This one is going to take more than 6. Don't knock it over. Okay, this one's definitely taking more than 6. So, this is about to be 8 ounces. Might take more than 8. This might take 10 ounces. This is gonna take hear dogs. So, get the rest of this out of here from the paddle draining. Okay. This one is going to take 10 ounces. Remove this over. So I want to make sure these legs are out right. Okay guys, 16 ounces between these two. And not a drop left. Okay, I'm gonna turn on the heat mat, clean up my mess, and see you guys later. Welcome back, and it's time to demold this stuff. But here's, I got this from Amazon. Probably doesn't look like anything, right? It's a Volkswagen bus. I can't wait to make this. I bought it because I wanted to do a candle in it. So yes, this came in on the Vine program, so it's a type of ribbon that has all kinds of butterflies and different like clay pieces attached to it. It's kind of cool. And then I went ahead and bought these, the picture frames, and then it came with roses. So, oh, and I got candles, colorant for candles. I cannot wait for Monday. My Bond Craftor stuff is supposed to be delivered on Monday. They're eco pour. I cannot wait because I want to make pots and candles. I can't make any more pots because I'm all out of eco stuff. But before unmolding these, I do want to say thank you to everybody who did videos for lupus awareness. I truly appreciate that. Oh, not a lot there's no cure for lupus. We just live with it. And depending on how bad your lupus is, depends on, you know, the route your doctors take. Now, here's an observation just from me, because I do talk to people. I know a couple people through online that have lupus, and then of course I go for my infusions. So while that's not just lupus people, there's usually, you know, another person there that's there for lupus. They generally take different medications than mine. Mine is not FDA approved for lupus, but my doctor in Oklahoma was one of the doctors. They were on a board and they were trying to, you know, talk over difficult cases, which mine is definitely one, because I have more than one autoimmune disease. None of the medications were working. And so there's a medication called Rituxan, which is the infusion that I'm on. It is not FDA approved for lupus, but what they did find is that it works on B cells. Now, my type of lupus, B cells are a major component to that. So that's why I got put on it. He contacted Genentech, who's the makers of Rituxan. Look at that. That is the shell bowl. No bubbles. Wow, that's pretty. I really like that. What do you guys think? I think this would look cool with a candle in it. You think? Oh, yeah. But there. So that's how I got put on Rituxan, was because of my B cells were a definite problem. And then, I don't know how to get this one out of here. This is going to be interesting. But in talking to other people who have lupus, we have found one kind of amazing thing that happened to all of us in our childhood. Given this, and my doctors agree, I probably had lupus since birth. I wasn't officially diagnosed until I was 28. But the thing that's common between everybody that I've spoken to Oh my Lord, how do I get this out of here? Ugh. We were all very sick as children, as babies. I was extremely sick. My mother always says that I was the reason that my sister is 4 years younger, because after me she didn't want another kid, because I was in the hospital all the time. The other thing that we have common, and mind you, holy crap, how do I get this out of here? I don't even know that. Let's see. We all were diagnosed at some point during our childhood with mononucleosis. Mono for short. AKA, back in the day, I don't know if they still call it this, back in the day they called it the kissing disease. And I had it really, well, that's what I was diagnosed with when I was in 4th grade. Come to find out that a lot of the cases that of mono that were diagnosed, now we have lupus. So it probably wasn't mono, because in looking up mono and lupus, the symptoms are very, very similar. I do not know how to get this out of here. Jiminy Christmas. So that's kind of an interesting thing. Now, I haven't heard in years anybody diagnosed with mono. I don't know if that's just the fact that I don't know anybody who has, or is that something that's like gone at this point? Yeah. How the hell? I'm at a loss here, guys. I'm at a loss because I don't know how to get this out. So that's interesting. Just so if you know of anybody who has lupus, especially if they were diagnosed with lupus late, in their 20s or so, and they had those 2 things that make, really sick as babies, and maybe that's it. No, it's not moving. I don't know how to get this out. Oh, I have never had something that I just have no clue how to get out of the mold. So just tell me in the comments if you know somebody with lupus, or you do have lupus, and as a child you were also diagnosed with mononucleosis, and if they were sick as babies. Okay, guys, I have get this out of here. Holy crap. I mean, I looked at this mold and thought, how am I getting it out of there? But I didn't. Wow. I can't make it budge. I mean, I have... Does anybody have this mold? Is there an easier way to get this out of here? It won't, it's so thick of a mold, it won't roll. I cannot roll it. And even though I can get my hand up in there, I can't pull it. I'm listening to Lula in the background.
Oh my days. So I'm gonna use
oh, I got it. I got one roll. Let's see if I can roll this end out.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
So there we go. He's got eyes, isn't that wonderful? So the last thing to be doing
Okay. The key is you got to roll it, but it's stiff at the beginning.
so just using a drill to
New mold.
and it needs to go a little bit further than that. I realise that you have to basically to penetrate it through. But there we go, fits nicely, and I use it so you realize it because I can't be bothered anymore.
Holy moly.
Let me be very loving delayed, but I have no time to mess about.
Still have a problem.
I didn't want to wait for regular, like,
Ah,
B6,
holy crap.
B6, yeah, I don't know anything.
Okay, that was a fight.
So I'm going to just show you 1, 2, or 3, I can't quite remember. I'll show you a couple. And I'll
There it
and then
is.
a
There is the napkin holder.
and this goblin will have an
It is still
we'll end up
a
needing
little soft, so it will need to sit here and finish its curing. But holy moly.
Cake is life, and I absolutely
Okay, if you do get this mold, you gotta roll it, but start on the ends to try and roll it.
so yeah. And here he is. It's Frogzilla in all his
It's much more flexible now than it was at first. So hopefully when I do another one, it won't be as hard to get out.
There he is. There's his picture. There he is.
But it's very pretty.
Wonderful.
I love this
I
bowl.
can't believe that.
I think this bowl would be cool in eco with, and then put a candle in it.
That's a little bit extra cleverness, isn't it? That's why
But there you go.
I love you.
All right, guys, that's it for me today. Today. So please like, share, comment, subscribe. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. I cannot speak today. And hit the black bell for all notifications. That way you're notified when I do another video. And don't forget the discount codes that are in my description box. The biggest one being from Craftor. I do have a 20% off code in the description box. Go to the bondcrafter.com website to order and use that. They gave me a 20% off code, but it's only good on their website. But if you want to buy from Amazon right now, as of yesterday, sorry I didn't check today, as of yesterday, their 1-to-1 was on sale. $26 for a gallon. All right. Now, that's on Amazon, so you can't use my code on that one. I don't believe it works on that one. They, when they gave me the code, they said for their website. So I'm going to assume that that's, you know, you can't use it on Amazon. But $26 for a gallon of resin. Super cheap, guys. I ordered me another one. I got 2 things of their Eco coming on Monday. And we're gonna make some pots and candles. So I will talk to you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.